Hi everyone, it's Rax. Welcome to another guide about the Diablo 4 expansion where we're going to give a high-level overview of how mercenaries work, so when you encounter them, when the expansion comes out, you'll know exactly what to do. So what are mercenaries? Mercenary is your little helper buddy, which is going to follow along beside you, and it's going to help you kill all the monsters and give you powers and do really cool stuff for you. The very first question is, how would you unlock them? And as you're going through the campaign, you're going to see in your quest log that there's like some key quests to go do the little quest line for all of the different mercenaries. When you unlock all of them, then you're going to be able to use any of them to fight by your side. Now, when you select a mercenary to work with you, then you're going to be building rapport with that mercenary, essentially leveling them up. That's going to help you pick skills in their skill tree, and it's going to let you barter with them. It's going to let you buy items from them. So, what you can do is you can just pick one mercenary and level them all the way up to max and just keep using that mercenary because Blizzard has cleverly let you repeat the reward for their final level in case you don't ever want to change what you're doing with the other mercenaries to get different bartering items. But it is a pretty good idea to switch them out a little bit and level them up. That way, you're going to get tons of choices for bartering so you can buy whatever you would like. Because the different mercenaries, and there's 4 of them, they belong to certain families. And those item families will appear in the bartering based upon how much you level up their rapport, at least based upon what they told us in the campfire. So, in summary, it's a good idea to level up all the mercenaries one time and kind of cycle through them. And then you can just keep your favorite one and then just keep leveling that one up and keep repeating the very highest reward. That way, also, when you barter with them, you can get whatever you want. So, what exactly is a mercenary versus a reinforcement? Because when you get to the UI, you're going to notice there I get to pick a mercenary, but then I get to pick a mercenary like reinforcement. I don't get it. The mercenary is the guy who literally follows you around when you're playing solo and uses all of his abilities or her abilities, whatever, da 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 da. A reinforcement is you can pick one of the available skills of the mercenary and attach it essentially to one of your skills on your bar, where you say, okay, I want the big group up ability to be tied to when I activate my centipede. Okay, so then that mercenary is going to use that skill when you use your skill to give it kind of like a superpower. The mercenary is always with you if you play solo, and I believe it disappears for everybody. There's some confusion. Some people say that the party leader always gets to keep their mercenary. I don't think that's true. I think everybody loses their mercenary. I'm not 100% sure on that if you party up, but you always get the reinforcement, I believe. I think this even works in group play, and people in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I think it functioned in the review build from what I saw. So, reinforcement is one ability tied to one of your skills, however you want it to work. And then the mercenary is the guy who literally follows you around everywhere as you're playing solo. So that's the difference. So then we get to the $1,000,000 question. Which one should you do and what spec should you do? And this question is a little bit hard to answer. There's different mercenaries that have different powers. For example, Rahir is very, very good at keeping you alive. He's very defensive. So you might want to use that in hardcore, for example. Variana gives you kill streaks, and then she's going to get stronger. It's kind of like a rampage. It's like either the kill streak bonus in Diablo 3 or like I believe the mechanic is called Rampage in Path of Exile. Then Aldkin is going to be your caster. And if you want a recommendation from me, I would go with Subo. And the reason why I would play with Subo is he has a beautiful map hack power. And what it does is when you're going around, it's not really that helpful in dungeons, I would say, but in the overworld, which is become growing on me day by day, and Blizzard is continuing to make it better. When you're exploring Nahantu in the campaign, if you have Subo, he has a map hack where he reveals all the monsters, which I don't really care about, but he reveals all the ore veins and all the flowers. I can promise you, they have retuned the systems to make these flowers and these ore veins valuable. They're very valuable because it's hard to get enough flowers to level up your potion, and you can never have enough materials because even if you have enough materials to like craft and stuff, there's also new mechanics at the blacksmith where you can just buy more gear if you have a ton of the extra basic mats. So you can really never have too many. And the fact that he can reveal the map for you as you're going around the campaign, it actually will give you way more flowers and materials. It'll get you stronger to level 60 faster, to Torment 1 faster, and into the raids. So if you want a recommendation for me, I would go with Subo, and I believe I have a screenshot here of his skill tree. This node right here gives you 20% movement speed, and this node down here gives you 25% increased critical strike to enemies. And that might be very good. For example, a lot of people are going to go Centipede. A lot of people love the Centipede and the Poison. And the key passive of the Centipede makes you stronger if you stack critical strike damage. So if you're stacking it, then this is going to help you. So I personally like this path for leveling on Subo, if you would like a recommendation. But again, if you cycle through them and level them up, then your bartering is going to be better, it's really going to help you. And that's pretty much it. I do like the mercenaries. They do help. But this is not like a game-breaking, a super powerful way to power up in the game. What I'm saying to you is you can pick different mercenaries and try different things and see if you like it without completely gimping your build. So maybe mercenaries will evolve over time. This is just the first implementation. But I think the thing you're going to feel the most is maybe the 20 movement speed with the critical strike damage with the map hack. So I would go Subo for your campaign clear. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pick all the flowers and every ore vein that I see along the way. That would be my recommendation. Further on down the line, when we get into the real endgame builds and we start min-maxing, I'll probably make an update to this guide, and instead of covering the basics, I'll just show you some of the craziest combinations with some of the Spiritborn and other class builds. We can min-max then, but for now, let's just do the high-level overview. This is what I would recommend to you. Hope you're having a great time. I'm going to end this video because I got a lot more videos to make for you. Thank you.